Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Monday, the 12th of August, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, Windies umpire brutally murdered, and in our feature for this evening, Hanleys Road Fisher Folk host successful fishing tournament. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back. Well, I'm back, and we start with some exciting news in cricket. Rakeem Cornwall has finally made it to the West Indies squad. The 26-year-old hard-hitting off-spinning all-rounder was among the 13 men picked to play the two-match series against India starting on August 22nd. Cornwall made his first-class debut in 2014 and has since been a regular for the Leeward Islands, even captaining them earlier this year. He has 260 wickets from 55 first-class matches and finished as the leading bowler in the most recent Regional 40 tournament. Rakeem has been performing consistently over a long period of time and has proven to be a match winner, so we believe his elevation to the Test squad is merited at this time, Robert Haynes, the head of the interim selection panel, said. He can also lend a bit of depth to the batting, so we are looking forward to him coming into the squad and making a valuable contribution. The full squad reads: Jason Holder, captain; Craig Brathwaite, Darren Bravo, Sharma Brooks, John Campbell, Ruston Chase, Rakeem Cornwall, Shane Dowrich, the wicketkeeper, Shannon Gabriel, Shimron Hetmeyer, Shai Hope, Kima Paul, and Kima Roach. The first Test match is scheduled for August 22nd to 26th at the Sir Vivian Richards grounds in Antigua, and the second Test match August 30th to September 3rd at Sabina Park in Jamaica. Meanwhile, in some really sad news, the President and Board of Directors and staff of Cricket West Indies wishes to express its sincerest condolences to the family of deceased umpire Carlton Best of Trinidad and Tobago. CWI also extends condolences to the TNT Cricket Board and the TNT Cricket Umpires and Scorers Union. Best was officially certified to officiate regional first-class matches last July, with his last regional duties being the West Indies under-17 fixtures, which took place at TNT less than 1 month ago. The local cricketing fraternity was flown into shock with the news that cricket umpire Best was killed by robbers at the age of 38. It is understood that Best, a resident of Sangre Grande, went missing 2 days ago, and his relatives reported this to the police, who went in search of him. His body was found just after midnight on Wednesday in the Aranguez area, and his relatives were called in to identify. An autopsy conducted on Friday said that he died from massive internal and external hemorrhage consistent with gunshot wounds. He was shot multiple times about the body, and it is believed he was hijacked and robbed of his Nissan Sylphy motor car. What a sad situation. Now to football, we have some results from the CFU Under-14 Girls Challenge Series held in St. Kitts. Friday the 9th August at Warner Park in Match 1, St. Vincent and the Grenadines versus Dominica. Halftime score 1-0 in favor of SVG. Final score 6-0 in favor of SVG. Scoring for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Arika Hooper 5 goals in the 11th, 38th, 55th, 68th and 78th minutes. Leona Barrow in the 48th minute. Match 2, St. Kitts and Nevis versus Antigua and Barbuda. Halftime score 2-1 in favor of SKN. Final score 4-2 in favor of SKN. Scoring for the St. Kitts and Nevis team, Jazara Claxton 4 goals in the 2nd, 10th, 58th and 57th minutes. And scoring for Antigua, it was St. Kitts scoring an own goal in the 33rd minute and Gabriela De Souza in the 66th. Final point standing after the 3 matches, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, they got 9 points, St. Kitts and Nevis 6 points, Antigua and Barbuda 3 points, and Dominica failed to score. We go to break, and when I come back, we'll have our feature for this evening. Well, I'm back, and tonight, sports fishing is in the spotlight. President of the Indian Castle Fisherfolks Association, Mr. Mackie Moore, explained that the fishing tournament held by his association on Sunday, the 11th August, was not the regularly scheduled tournament that is normally hosted by the well-known body.
This competition, which is the first we ever had post-independence Culturama, came about to bring closure to our premier event, which is the fishing tournament in May. As most would know, the fishing tournament in May did go as planned because of the weather. And so we just said, because registration is non-refundable, and we had two such events, and so we just said, let's show this one in. And so those who would have registered in May just entered free today. So we have 6 boats going out, 4 in one category, which is category A, and 2 category B. The other boat is here is not in the competition. They want here.
So the others are pushing out from where?
So you had 2 leaving from Turn, 1 from Langhall, and then these 3 here.
And this one is just going fishing?
Just going fishing.
Not in the competition?
Yeah, not a part of the competition.
Alright, and culminating around what time?
So they're expected to be back at 5. No, sorry. Back at 4. There's a penalty if they come back after 4:15. So between 4 and 4:15 they should be back.
And then you have the judging.
And then you have the judging. And this time it's just a winner take it all. There's no first, second, and third places. It's winner take it all.
And the action will be here?
Well, yes, we have bingo. We have music entertainment. We have grandmasters. We have Blackstone entertainment. And other ground activities. Just family fun.
So at just around 5:30 a.m. on Sunday morning, 4 boats pushed out from the Indian Castle Bay and 2 others pushed out at areas in Charlestown. The generally accepted rules of the competition were in place, except for the fact that there were only 2 basic judging categories on that day. A. Finger fishing. B. Long line / set fishing. The boats returned for the most part between 4 and 4:15 p.m., the stipulated cutoff time, but Captain Gago and crew of the MV Kimoy got in long before that. The fishermen generally accepted that it was a tough day, but brought in a fair amount of fish in their respective catches and some sizable ones as well. When the judges would have completed their counts and weighings, the final results were as followed. Most fish caught, category A, finger fishing, MV Compsey with Captain Lauren Nearney James with 63 fish. Most pounds of fish, category B, long line / set line, MV Empress Nikwa, 102 pounds with Captain Dwight Richards. Patrons of the event stayed on until late into the night, enjoying the lime and the pulsating sounds of Blackstone family and the Grandmasters band. Well, let's go down to the Indian Castle area and we pick up the action. It's just about 5:31 on the AM, and some of the guys are getting ready to go for the Handys Road Fisherfolk Fishing Tournament. Roy is here. Roy is saying that the weather looks pretty okay. The sea's okay. And we'll be going out shortly. Should be back in at 4 p.m. sorry. So they should be back in at 4 p.m. It's now 5:32 on the AM. Sun is getting ready to light up the day. The supplies y'all just walk with out there.
Anything what we eat?
So what would like we have today?
Bread, we got the fish.
Fried fish.
Yeah, the partner they done that chicken and the bread.
Oh, and a lot of water.
Oh yeah.
A lot of water.
We got gallon of water. We got gallon of water.
So I say, yo, it's at 4 o'clock.
Till 4 o'clock.
You got to wait one take, yo.
Most of the thing when you walk with this thing to drink.
Okay. And your bait and your gas and... Okay.
Tank of gas.
Okay. All the best, chap.
All right.
You call me out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail, and there I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep, my faith will stand.
this is the catch from Maud. Roy must be one tired man, right? Yeah.
It's our counting now, just witness what going on.
Captain Nene has pulled in a good fit for the competition.
He went deep, boy.
Nice looking fish.
So now the count begins.
Okay. Well, congratulations to Mackie Moore and his hard-working team. That's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.